Alrighty, hello everybody. Hello, how is everybody doing? What is going on? How are you, everybody? What's up? What's up? Welcome to this lovely day. I am Phil. I am. And welcome to my gameplay stream for today. There's only one gameplay stream today, which I will clarify in just a moment. Today is Tuesday, January 9th, 2018. And ladies and gentlemen, if everything goes according to plan, alright, so knock on wood, hopefully nothing goes wrong, this should be the final day of me working on my Game of the Year awards. This should be the final day of me not being able to do more consistent double streaming days. Okay? So those of you who are here every day for my live streams and are a little disappointed that for the past few weeks, it's been more sporadic. If you guys remember, after I finished up with my Christmas events back in late December, I haven't been streaming consistently double streams every day. In fact, it's been pretty much every other day. I'll do a double stream, and then I'll do a single stream, double stream, single stream. Okay? So, yes, that being said, because it seems like tonight I will finish up work on my Game of the Year awards, that's going to wrap up my requirements to be, having to be taking time away from doing double streaming. Now, still keep in mind, once a week I do go grocery shopping, and then once a week I usually do the weekend preview and take some time to do stuff offline. So, around 5 days a week I typically do double streams. And then usually 2 days a week, I don't. That's the normal schedule. It's just been very different recently because, as I said, because I've been working on these year-end series, I've needed more time away. So there you go. Should be fun. Coming up, lots more streaming for you on the agenda starting tomorrow. Or as soon as tomorrow, boom. Increased streaming for you, okay? What can you expect? Let's very quickly go through a quick schedule review. Since things have now been updated, since now we know what's going on with the conclusion of Metal Gear Solid 3 and all of that, okay? So, first of all, I'm going to sneeze. Whew. That was good. Whew. Okay. Got that out of my system. Holy crap. Alright, let's try that again. Now the sneeze is gone, now let's go through the schedule. So, first of all, today's stream is the conclusion of Metal Gear Solid 3 HD, the Redemption Run. Has it been much of a redemption run in regards to sneaking? Fuck no. Has it been much of a redemption run in regards to the bosses? Hell yeah. Because this playthrough, I challenged myself to defeat every single boss in a non-violent manner. And it's been a lot more difficult, in particular with some of these bosses. I'll say the Fury was a pain in the motherfucking ass to beat that way. But I did it. So, yeah, it's been challenging, but it's been fun as well. And today we're going to wrap up the playthrough. Now, if you haven't been paying attention or you're not caught up with the playthrough, I'm at the final segment here where you're on the on-rails segment where you got to kind of, get guys who are on bikes to, take them out, I believe. I remember there's an on-rails segment where you're on a bike and you have to fight a bunch of guys, and then I don't remember the Shaga God or Shagahad tank comes out. And I remember Volgan's riding the tank, and you have to, hit him with RPGs and shit. If I remember correctly. So that segment's coming up right now. And then I believe there's one more final segment. And then there's the final boss fight. So depending on how I do, plus, of course, keep in mind, it's the end of the game. There's going to be a tremendous amount of cutscenes. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Huge, giant, amazing cutscenes. So, that being said, I may beat the game quickly if I do well, or it might take me a million years. I'll definitely beat the game on stream today no matter what, but it's going to be dependent on how long it actually takes me with, these final segments to see. Now, some people are saying, 2 hours. Some people are saying maybe longer. Some people are saying maybe shorter. Okay, we'll see. If I do finish Metal Gear Solid 3 on the earlier side on today's stream, I will be switching over, which means I'll have to restart the entire stream because I have to change all my settings, all my streaming settings and everything. But I'll be switching over probably to a little bit of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Okay. By the way, now my nose is running because I sneezed. So give me a second. Let me blow my nose quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I hate when that happens. I hate when I sneeze and then everything, all my sinuses and everything screw up, so. Alright, so, yes, if I do complete Metal Gear Solid 3 earlier here on the stream, and we've got significant amounts of time left, then I will reset the stream, I will change all the settings, and we will switch over to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, for a short period of time, until the end of the stream. Typical stream ends, FYI, around 5 p.m. Pacific time, and I will be streaming until that time, okay? So, by the way, no second stream today, as I already mentioned, because later tonight, number one, I'll be doing errands. I'm actually going to be doing my grocery shopping earlier this week, on the earlier side, to get out of the way, because I'm going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff later in the week, and I didn't want it to take away from having, double streams and all that kind of fun stuff. So it made sense to do it today, since there's not much else going on tonight. Plus, I want to finish up editing my Game of the Year awards tonight so that I can release the third and final part tomorrow. If you did not see it yet, okay? Part 2 of my Game of the Year awards countdown is live on DSPGaming right now, and you can check it out. It's been there since around midnight last night. It uploaded. So definitely give it a look if you have not. That's part 2, and then the conclusion will be tomorrow night, okay? On stream, and then upload it to YouTube. Alright, then, folks, tomorrow, a big day, folks, because, ladies and gentlemen, since I finished Metal Gear Solid 3 earlier than I had expected, tomorrow, I am beginning Demon's Souls, The Final Run. That's right, that's what I'm calling it. Why is it being called The Final Run? It's very simple. Because, first of all, I only played Demon's Souls once before, years and years ago, right? It was, 3-4 years ago at this point? Yeah, it was 2013? No, I believe it was 2014, right? So about 4 years ago. And when I played it, I really liked it. I really liked Demon's Souls, but I was grinding like crazy in it. And I basically kind of cheated the game in that way, where I grinded and overleveled massively. And in addition to that, there was a boss fight that's part of this game that's an online component, meaning it auto-summons somebody. Alright, it auto-summons someone, a human opponent for you. One of the boss fights is called the Old Monk. And I was trying to beat this human. Keep in mind, this was back before I had much experience in the Dark Souls series. This was when I was only playing Dark Souls 1 and 2. So I hadn't played Bloodborne, I hadn't played Dark Souls 3, I hadn't done redemption runs, I hadn't gone back and replayed games, you know what I mean? I certainly didn't have much experience in the Dark Souls franchise when I was playing Demon's Souls. This was more of a way for me to immerse myself in the series back then. So there was no way I was going to be another human. I remember that one of the humans that I fought that auto-summoned for this boss fight had what's called a scraping spear. If you don't know what that means, the spear doesn't really deal damage. The spear destroys your equipment. And it was just basically a complete troll tactic to destroy your equipment and fuck over the playthrough, okay? So after fighting like 2-3 people, trying to beat them and couldn't do it, I said, fuck this, and I unplugged my PS3 from the internet and just went ahead and fucking fought an AI boss that was super easy compared to the humans, okay? So the purpose of this run in Demon's Souls starting tomorrow, it's twofold. Number one, alright, it's to basically replay the game and play it legitimately without any grinding. I'm not going to grind this time. And to try to beat that boss legitimately. To actually beat whatever human it auto-summons and get past it and say, I beat it. I conquered it. Versus, oh, I just chickened out and I unplugged my PS3 or whatever. Okay? The second purpose is because this is literally the last chance I would ever have to do this. Because guess what, folks? Demon's Souls, if you're not aware, was a game made by the makers of the Dark Souls series. In fact, it was the game made before Dark Souls. Dark Souls was basically the progression of the series after Demon's Souls. However, Demon's Souls was made by a different publisher, okay? And because it was, that publisher has decided to, for whatever reason, shut down the server support for the game next month, the month of February 2018. So anyone who's ever played Demon's Souls and wanted the online component, you know what I mean, having the messages on the ground that give you tips, or trollish, messages as well. Troll people, oh, it's a hidden wall here, and you go to it, there's nothing fucking there. Or if you want to do this boss fight, where it summons the human, this is the last chance to do it. As of next month, all online components will be disabled, meaning no PvP, no messages, and it'll just be an AI boss during that boss fight from now on. So the game will basically be incomplete. It'll be like playing a broken, incomplete version of the game moving forward. So that being said, folks, I want to do a final run, and it will start tomorrow. My main gameplay stream will be tomorrow, all right? Keep in mind, I don't really remember the game at all. I really don't. I just remember it being way harder than Dark Souls because of certain reasons. I remember, number one, there aren't any, checkpoints or campfires or anything, right? There's one main campfire for every level, and what they expect you to do is run through the level and unlock shortcuts. So if you die, you start back from the campfire, but then you can resume via the shortcut you opened, okay? But it's very difficult in that regard. Without having bonfires throughout the level as checkpoints, it makes it super difficult. And I also remember a bunch of this stuff is really cheap, okay? So even though the game, isn't super long, okay, the game is going to be pretty difficult. And I definitely expect that I'm going to be playing it at least for a week or more, especially because I'm not going to be playing it every day, as I'm about to explain, all right? All right, so let's talk. Tomorrow, Demon's Souls premiere, the final run on my first stream, and then tomorrow night, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on my second stream, along with the premiere of my Game of the Year Rewards conclusion, Part 3. That'll be tomorrow. Thursday, more Demon's Souls. And then Thursday night, I'm leaving it open as to what I'm going to be playing. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to be playing Thursday night. It's going to be something multiplayer. And what I may do is put it into the hands of you, the viewers. What I may do is a Twitter poll tomorrow night to determine what I play on Thursday. It'll either be Fortnite Battle Royale, Call of Duty World War II, or more Star Wars Battlefront 2. I haven't played Call of Duty or Star Wars in weeks, so that would be an interesting return. Or I did just play Fortnite Battle Royale for the first major session on Saturday. Maybe people would want to see me do another session of that, especially considering I actually won my last game of Fortnite Battle Royale that I played on Saturday. I was the big winner, the Victory Royale, or whatever you want to call it, okay? So, that will be Thursday night. Friday, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware, for those who pre-order the game, the Final Fantasy Dissidia beta is live. And I'm going to be playing it on Friday. So that'll be an interesting stream where I check out Final Fantasy Dissidia for the very first time. I'll be able to see what the game is about. So that'll be cool. I'm going to pre-order the game during the week in order to get that in time for Friday. And then Friday night, more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Okay, FYI. And then Saturday, all day long Saturday, I'll be playing the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta, which is launching on Saturday, by the way, for those who pre-ordered that game. That one is open and available on Saturday. Apparently, pretty much almost the entirety of the cast will be available in the beta, from what I'm to understand, which will be cool because when I played the beta, the last beta, which was back in September, only 6 characters were available, right? Wasn't it Goku? Wasn't it Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and then, excuse me. I think it was Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, or was it Goku, Vegeta, Trunks? And then it was Piccolo, Android 16, and, Boo. Fat Boo. Good Boo, whatever you want to call him. So, that'll be funny, or that'll be fun, Saturday, all day long, Dragon Ball FighterZ coverage on stream on Saturday, and then Sunday again Dragon Ball FighterZ, And then, yes, on Monday, the final stream of Dragon Ball FighterZ, because apparently the beta is only available for 3 days. So I'll do it for 3 days, but then Monday night, I'll switch it up. I'll go back to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on Monday night, okay, just for variety, since I wouldn't have played it for several days. And then on Tuesday, we go back to Demon Souls, okay? And then we play it by ear. We see how long it takes me to beat Demon Souls as I balance Demon Souls with other multiplayer stuff during the week. And we go from there. Now, if there's time, all right, let's say I beat Demon Souls about the middle of this coming week, and there's still more extra time before new releases come out, I would consider doing other stuff. There's some other games that have come out that I guess are becoming more viral and more interesting that people want to see. I heard one of them is called VR Chat or something. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I have no idea. But I hear that people are playing new viral games, and I'm like, you know, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has been pretty good for me. Maybe it's this opportunity for me to check out these other kind of games, too, and see if they're worth checking out or not. While I have time to do it, keep in mind. If there were big new AAA releases, I wouldn't. But if there's dead time, then maybe I'll check them out. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see how stuff goes. You know, time permitting. We have to see what happens. I don't want to promise you guys stuff, and then Demon Souls takes 2 weeks to beat, and then I'm like, well, now I have no time for anything, all right? But we will see. We'll see what happens, okay? All right. So, that's the plan for the next couple of weeks, folks. Hope you're excited, right? It's going to be a good variety of stuff. Metal Gear Solid, all kinds of multiplayer stuff, Demon Souls, Final Fantasy Dissidia, and Dragon Ball. It's going to be a crazy amount of fun stuff coming up in the next, couple of weeks here. So it should be sweet. Hope you guys are pumped and ready for these fun gameplay streams coming up, okay? Alright, I don't have too much else to talk about on pre-stream today. Just a few quick updates on a few things. Number one, in regards to subscriptions, folks, if you're not aware, we did hit our goal for subs this month, 450. But because we hit it so quickly, I have set a tier 2 goal of 500 subs by the end of the month. And if we hit that, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be doing another shower video. Oh boy. Where I'll be testing some kind of a product in the shower. It's only been 8 years. Well, actually, it's been about 7 years since I did the last one. I'm sure you guys are super thrilled for this video, okay? It's just a silly celebratory thing for hitting the sub number because you guys are helping me out tremendously with your support on stream. I figured I'd do something silly and different, okay? In fact, today when I go grocery shopping, I'm going to see what they've got in the shower aisle to see if there's any ideas of something I can get to try out in this video. Maybe a new product or something. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, we're currently at 459 subscriptions in my channel here on Twitch. That's the most I've ever had, okay? So thank you to everyone for your support. Thank you for getting me to this big milestone. Let's keep going, all right? Keep in mind, you can gift subs to people if you'd like, or you can just buy a sub for yourself. Getting a subscription to the channel allows you to access all of my emotes. And by the way, I should bring this up. We're actually close to unlocking another emote. We're at 477 out of 500 sub points. So if we actually hit the 500 subs goal, we'll unlock another emote. I know in particular, Popsicolo may be working on a DSP Saiyan emote for the upcoming Dragon Ball FighterZ playthrough. That could be pretty cool. Amongst other ideas that people are coming up with. Okay, so definitely check it out. All the cool emotes that we've got. Just recently, we had the new Snake DSP emote, as well as the Sleeper DSP emote, that were just added, okay? So, pretty cool, the amount of emotes we've got, and we're adding constantly, all right? So, definitely, being a sub behooves you. It gives you access to these cool emotes. In addition, you get the cool sub crown badge, it's the little crown, right? As you can see, people who have been subs for various different lengths of time have different crowns in the stream chat. And people seem to like them. So good stuff. Good stuff. And thumbs up. And I hope that many of you will consider subscribing if you have not. Let's push to 500 subs by the end of the month. We got plenty of time to do it. We still got 3 weeks left in the month. So we can definitely reach it, okay? All right. So, that's excellent. Anything else to talk about? The only other thing I want to talk about, folks, well, 2 more quick things. Number one, I've got a minor update in regards to the time off that I'll be taking in February because it looks like my girlfriend will be moving in with me, which is amazing. I'm very excited for this, obviously. No, I'm very disappointed. No, it looks like she's moving in. And it looks like, I haven't solidified the dates yet, but it looks like it's going to be the middle of February. The middle week. So, tentatively now, it's going to be between February 11th to the 17th. I can tell you right now, it will not be that whole week. It'll probably be 3 to 4 days, where one day she'll arrive, and then we'll get her settled in, moving her stuff in, cleaning out the house, because we do need to do a significant amount of cleaning of the house in order to kind of make room for her. And then we'll be going around and doing stuff together to get settled in. Like, for example, she's transferring her job here, and she said, this is a perfect opportunity. I'm moving, new place. Let me get some new clothes for work and stuff. So she's going to do some clothes shopping, stuff like that. Typically, we have to get her driver's license because she has a driver's license for her state. She has to get a driver's license now in this state. So there'll be a lot of kind of busy work we'll be doing those first few days when she's here. In addition, it's going to be pretty awesome because that week is, guess what? Valentine's Day. Holy shit, is that going to be amazing for her to be here on Valentine's Day, our first Valentine's Day together. Oh, yeah. It's going to be pretty sweet. Okay? So she's going to be definitely moving in around the middle of February. I don't have exact dates yet. When I do, I'll let you know. It'll be about 3 to 4 days where I will not be live streaming. Okay? But what I'm going to try to do is play a bunch of games, play a bunch of gameplay before my time off. Okay? So that I have a bunch of stuff saved up. So when I am taking this time away, there's lots of stuff to upload, okay? Oh my God. Excuse me. And I'm sure there will be people who are going to be up in our shit and are going to be... Phil's already moving in with his girlfriend, but he's only dated her since last year. Yeah, well, guess what? There's only so much you could do. She doesn't live here with me. It's not like I could have more time with her. You know what I mean? It's not like I could have more time with her in order for us to spend more time and see if are we more compatible? I've already been dating her for almost, not a year yet. It was the summer of last year where I first met her, and we spent some time together, and then basically we've had 3 extended periods together and a few smaller ones in between. But, the bottom line is long-distance relationships are tough, all right? They are. Because even though I talk to her every single day a lot, it sucks because we're not there with each other. We're not able to see each other. And quite frankly, it's expensive to have her fly out here. And we can't afford it. Neither of us can. All right? So this is kind of the permanent solution. Okay? So anyway, she'll be out here in February. Obviously, yes, when she moves in, I'll be vlogging some stuff. I'll be taking some pictures. Is it going to be like it was with my ex-girlfriend? Fuck no. As I've said, my girlfriend does not really want any kind of a public presence on the internet. She's not looking to have social media and all that shit for you guys to be following and everything at all. She wants to have her own private life going on and share a life with me that's not super public. Although, yes, you will be seeing her every once in a while in vlogs and videos. If I do DSP Tries It, obviously she'll be in it. If we do a playthrough together, in fact, there's actually possibly a playthrough coming up that we're interested in doing together in March. So that could be pretty cool. But we'll see, we'll have more information obviously about that as time progresses, all right? But no, it's not going to be like the I know a lot of people immediately are going to be drawing these parallels. So she's going to have a Twitter, and she's going to have a fucking Facebook, and she's going to be posting on a YouTube channel, and she's going to be trying to live stream, and she's going to be having business online. She's going to have all this where she's constantly in contact with the viewers. Wrong. Wrong. Absolutely not. None of that. None of that at all. Because I learned my fucking lesson, and, enough is enough. When she is in my videos or whatever as a special thing, great, but you're not going to see her all the time, all right? My content, my streams, my videos will be about me and my content and my games and my, you know what I mean? And it's not going to be stuff that's massively carrying over all the time, because I know that doesn't work. From experience. All right. So anyway, the reason I bring that up is because that's mid-February, right? The other update I have for you guys is that I believe my copy of Super Mario Sunshine was delivered today. In fact, I think I got a text about it from Amazon. So I got to go check the mailbox, obviously. Yep, it says that it got delivered today. So, I'll be sometime this week taking time to be setting up the Wii here in my office, trying to get it working again, trying to get it working with my current capture setup. And once it does, testing out Super Mario Sunshine to see if it works. And if it does, that means that, yes, in February, I will be playing Super Mario Sunshine. Okay? Sound good? All right. Alrighty then. Sound good? I hope so. Because people have been waiting for this playthrough for months and hounding me for it constantly. They want Super Mario Sunshine. You're finally going to get it. Okay? Finally, you will get it. Alright, that's about it, folks. That's about it. I think that's about it for, everything I want to talk about. Ooh, my neck. My neck is stiff today, but I can't crack it. I hate that. Sometimes when my neck is stiff, I could, stretch my neck and it cracks and it feels better. It's just a tight muscle today, I guess. All right, so that's it. Let's very quickly do plugs, and then let's do shout-outs. And then let's get to the conclusion of Metal Gear Solid 3, okay? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy my live streams and you want to go the extra mile, maybe you enjoy watching them, you contribute every once in a while, but you're like, man, I want to go above and beyond because I really like what Phil does. I support his efforts, and I definitely want to see him continue to be successful. How can I do that? Well, the answer is Patreon, folks, at patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. Your monthly pledges to my Patreon help me tremendously. They help me with paying my electric bill, internet bill, cost of games, cost of equipment. I just bought a new set of headphones last month that I needed in order to continue doing my live streams here. It really does help me, okay? I've come to rely on this income to help me out with everything every month financially. Pledging to my Patreon earns you personal perks that are pretty cool. Especially if you like me as a person, you want to maybe get a little bit more of a personal touch. This is the way to do it. You can either get text or verbal thank yous in my videos on YouTube. You get premium forum access and exclusive rights to nominate and vote on games for ongoing events. In fact, right now, if you pledge $5 or more this month to my Patreon, you're going to be able to nominate and vote on indie games for the upcoming Indie Games Marathon. Okay? Sounds good. In addition to that, you also can get private Q&A videos made where for about 20-25 minutes I answer your questions exclusively for you. Or if you want to be a more public thing, you can actually get your questions answered on my bi-monthly show Ask the King, which is taking place in late February. Okay, that's the next episode. So all these awesome perks are available for those who pledge to my Patreon. Again, it's like a more personal interaction with me than just having me on the streams every day. Okay, thank you to those who have contributed so far. I really do appreciate it, and I certainly hope that many of you, now that we have it as a lock that this Indies Marathon will be happening, that many of you will be pledging $5 or more in order to start nominating and voting on those games. All right? Very good. All right, check it out. Patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. All right, number 2. Teespring, folks. Teespring, my merchandise shop where I sell t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, all kinds of fun stuff. I can personally attest that the stuff is good because I own it. I own like 5 t-shirts, a sweatshirt, and a mug. And I love all the stuff that I get from Teespring, okay? Great quality, excellent, stuff. And if any of you happen to buy anything from my Teespring shop, first of all, I get a pretty sizable commission. So thank you very much for that. If you do buy something, feel free to send me a link to like the picture on social media. And I will, share that with everyone to show how good the stuff is and that you guys enjoy it, okay? Every once in a while I check because I actually have a an app on my phone to see if people buy stuff here and again. And it looks like someone just bought a mug a couple days ago, which was nice. But yeah, I'll be keeping my eyes open. And for people who buy stuff and send me, something on Twitter, I'll share that with everybody, okay? Quick thing, coming up this year is my 10th anniversary of being a video game content creator. And that means not only will I be doing some special celebratory events, but there's actually a 10th anniversary line of product for Teespring being designed by a fan of mine. I'll have more information on that when it is made available. Okay? Pretty cool stuff coming up. last but not least, folks, if you're here live on the stream and you're enjoying yourself and you like the live stream and you want to contribute via either cheering, subbing, or tipping, first of all, it's very much appreciated, anyone who does do that. I will say this right now. Number one, YouTube is really bad. And what I mean by that is YouTube is making me pretty much almost nothing because, number one, YouTube ad revenue has plummeted in the month of January. It always does. It's no surprise. But in particular, it went boo, way down in this month. And number two, if you haven't noticed, for the past week to week and a half, I've been playing Metal Gear games. And guess what? Konami claims all those videos. So for the last week, I've literally only been putting out Metal Gear, which makes no money, and a few things of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds here or there. So I'm pretty much making nothing on YouTube. This is not good, obviously, because I told you guys, about a couple days ago, YouTube is still a significant source of income for me. Even though it's not my focus, it still brings in a little bit just a little bit less than what Twitch does. So that means this month already I'm way down. So any of your contributions on stream while I'm playing Metal Gear, obviously in particular, very appreciated, since I'm making absolutely nothing on these videos on YouTube. Your contributions here on stream are basically what's keeping me afloat and paying my bills right now. So your cheers, subs, and tips are very much appreciated, all right? If you do cheer, sub, or tip during today's stream, I will give you a verbal shout-out. Keep in mind it is at my discretion. If you leave a ginormous paragraph, no, I'm probably not going to interrupt gameplay to read it. And also keep in mind, I don't read, there's a lot of people try to troll with a small cheer or whatever. I'm not going to read that stuff either. But I am very appreciative of all your contributions. I will give you a shout out, all right? In addition, if you cheer 50 bits or more, if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button after you subscribe, or if you tip me $2 or more, you'll get an on-screen notification as a thank you for contributing during the stream as well. So you get both visual and verbal recognition. I just want to remind everyone, we are pushing towards 500 subs, all right? We're giving a big push for 500 subs here this month. Right now we're at 459. It would be awesome if we could have a new record today on stream for the amount of subs that we bring in, okay? So keep in mind, all contributions very much appreciated. And now let's do it and do some shout outs, okay? Sounds good. All right, let's do it. Let's scroll all the way down here. And, all right, so first of all, overnight, we had a couple people cheering, which is all. I always very much appreciate those who cheer when I'm not even streaming. I mean, obviously, that means you guys like what I do so much that you're going above and beyond to come out here and come to my Twitch channel and cheer, sub, or tip when I'm not even here. So thanks to those who do it. We had two people. We had Jack Spartacus did a 100-bit cheer overnight, okay? And then we had Alexander Rossi, who did a 25-bit cheer, and he says, Phil, I've been watching some of your PlayerUnknown's Battleground streams on YouTube recently. They're probably the realest I've ever heard you talk before, and I'm glad that you do those streams. Well, first of all, thank you, Alexander Rossi, for the cheer, okay? Second of all, you're absolutely right, because, you know, when I play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, typically there's a ton of downtime, okay? The whole first segment of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, typically, when I play the game, is me running around grabbing resources, okay? It's me grabbing weapons, armor, looking for vehicles, looting houses. Every once in a while, there'll be an early game fight, but usually there's not, okay? So that being said, there's a lot of downtime, and it gives me an opportunity to interact with you guys in stream chat a ton. So what's happened is these PlayerUnknown's Battleground streams have become a lot more about social interaction, me talking with you guys, answering your questions from cheers and the like. And there have been a lot of topics discussed recently that are pretty interesting topics about me, about my personal experiences, about my personal opinions about things, all right? And people really seem to like these streams, which is why people are like, oh, God, Phil got the viral bug. He's playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds because it's, you know, everyone plays it. And yeah, no, I'm actually playing it because they're the most social interactive things I do. And people love those streams because of the interaction that I have with the viewers, rather than the gameplay of the game, which, yes, every once in a while there's something epic that happens in the game. But it's not really even about that. It's about the interaction I have with my viewers during those streams that's really attractive. If you haven't seen me play the game yet, try to make an effort to show up to one of the streams coming up. I mean, this stream in particular, I may be playing it. Or check out any of the archives on YouTube. I mean, I've played this game probably a dozen times in the past month on YouTube, if not more. And every time's a good time. Every time we get some good discussion going, it seems to be a lot of fun, okay? All right. So, when the stream started, we had Kekin, who resubscribed to the channel for the third month in a row. Thank you, Kekin, for the support. And he says, 3 months in a row, that's like half of a year, right? Thank you very much. Then someone gifted a subscription to the new face of creation. Trust me, I know that he would never purchase a subscription on his own. So thank you. Thank you to whoever gifted him a subscription. Oh, it is appreciated, your ongoing support. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Corey Hudsucker tipped me $1 and says, how many subs do you have? I want a sub for the shower stream. I'm up to 459 subs. This is the record high amount of subs that I've ever had. Okay. The record high, and I appreciate it. Let's push to 500. All right. So if you want a sub, there you go. Steve of House did a 74-bit cheer and says, congrats on the girlfriend moving in. Thank you very much, Steve. Gizora did a 25-bit cheer. He says, if your girl does decide to start streaming, will you allow her to advertise it? Sometimes people just need to come out of their shell. Well, here's the thing. I'm certainly not going to put any kind of a restriction on her and say, if you want to have a social media presence, if you want to do videos for YouTube, if you want to stream, I mean, go right ahead. I'm not going to say no. I mean, that's not right. That's not how a relationship works. You don't just fucking tell your significant other, no. All right? It's about discussing stuff and compromise and everything. You know, if she ever wants to do it, absolutely. Go right ahead. The one problem I would say with that is that, sadly, in my house here, I don't have a direct internet line for her to use in the office that she's going to have. When I moved in, I actually wanted to have 2 internet lines upstairs. I wanted to have one in my office and one in the extra office. And I was told by the cable company it cannot happen because to have 2 lines right off the same line like that, right next to each other, they would basically degrade the signal. And so even though I would be paying for 2 internet lines, there's no way I would be getting the speeds that I'm supposed to be getting. And that, quite frankly, you know, even having 2 lines uploading and stuff like that right next to each other, it wouldn't work. They basically said I would have to have one upstairs and one downstairs because that was enough separation of the lines that it wouldn't interfere with each other. Okay? So that's how I have it. I have one cable modem here in the office purely for the business. It's purely for uploading videos, live streaming, and that's it. Then I have another modem downstairs. That one is the one that's set up for example, live streaming of Netflix, live streaming of PS View television. All that stuff goes through that modem, plus my phone is connected to that one. All wireless devices in the house are connected to the modem downstairs, okay? So, sadly, I don't have, like, a wired connection that'll work for the office that my girlfriend's going to be in, okay? So for her to stream wireless, forget it. You cannot stream on wireless. It's just not good enough. Wireless internet still is not to the capacity where it's good enough where you can live stream. So in that regard, I don't think she'd be able to live stream. The only way she'd ever be able to live stream is if I ran an Ethernet cable all the way around my room from where the modem is, across the hallway, all the way around her room to reach where her computer's going to be. Okay? And even then, all right, even then, sadly, it probably wouldn't be as good because, you know, I'm constantly streaming or uploading. So if she tried to ever stream when I was, forget it. It would be 2 things on the same line. That'll never work. So live streaming, I don't think it's going to work, man. Now, if she wanted to make videos for YouTube, that's different. YouTube just uploading, you can upload wirelessly, that's fine. Because you're not trying to maintain a constant connection or anything like that. But I have absolutely no idea if she has any aspirations of wanting to do that. I know for a fact the first thing she wants to do when she moves in is get settled into the house. She wants to clean the house because she actually, if you can believe it, she likes cleaning. Don't ask me how I found a girl who likes to clean, but I did. She likes cleaning. She basically takes pride in, you know, knowing that she's going to be living in a nice house. And she wants to kind of basically spruce up the house a little bit. And she's going to be starting her job relatively quickly. So within, you know, just a couple weeks of her moving in, she's going to already be starting to work. So it's not like she's going to be sitting around the house all day doing nothing. She's going to have a job to go to and everything. So, you know, it's not like she's going to be, well, I'm bored and I'm sitting around, I have nothing to do. She'll have her game systems and her PC and everything set up in there. So if she wants to game, she can in her free time. And, you know, the other thing now that's cool is I have Netflix and everything set up in the living room. So, you know, she wants to hang out there and watch some stuff when she has free time. She also, another thing she wants to do is she really wants to start making different kinds of dishes for dinner. And so that's going to be another thing that she's going to start doing, is trying out different recipes and trying to learn how to cook different things that she's never cooked before. So that's another exciting thing she kind of wants to do once she's here that she's never done before. So she's going to be busy, occupied. It's not like, oh, I'm so bored, I want to live stream and I can't do it. This sucks, you know. It's not like that. So should be pretty fun. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this works out. All right. And now people, it's sexist. She's going to be cleaning and cooking. She wants to. It's actually funny because I was talking to her. I swear to God, this is a real conversation I had with her last night. I was like, okay, well, you know, I've been, you know, obviously for almost the past year doing everything around the house myself. And what I think we should do is we should split responsibilities. Like, for example, you know, if you want to clean, that's fine if you like cleaning, but I'll still wash, I'll still do the laundry because I've been doing the laundry, you know. I know how, you know, obviously I learned how to do it myself in the past year well with my washer and dryer here. So I'll keep doing the laundry and, you know, you could do the cleaning. And she actually got upset. She's like, what, you don't think I could do the laundry? I was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I was just saying I would, you know, I'd like to I could keep doing it. That way you don't have to do everything. And she's like, no, I want to help. I'll do it. I was like, okay. Well, I'm not going to complain. She actually wants to help and do stuff. I was like, well, I'm not going to complain then. So that was pretty funny. But anyway, all right, let's continue. Wow, I was in the middle of shout-outs and I went on a big tangent. Okay, Rink Dude did a 100-bit cheer. And he says, loving this playthrough. Very nice. Thank you, Rink Dude, for the cheer. Blaze81126 did a 50-bit cheer with a Kappa face. Thank you for the cheer. Big Boy Dumper did a 25-bit cheer, and he says, great playthrough so far. One thing you have not noticed is that you can press R1 in the camo menu and other menus. You can learn new powers and secrets of camos. You're right. I didn't do that. Jean d'Arc did a 50-bit cheer. He said, hashtag nude for Negan. What the hell? Nude for Negan? That is creepy. He wants to be nude for Negan. Alrighty then. Casey Tron is live today. 333-bit cheer to become the cheerleader for today's stream. Thank you very much, Casey Tron is live. She says, someone, or he said, or she said, I don't know the gender. I should not gender my cheerers, should I? Someone said to stop giving you money, so here you go. Wow. Well, thank you to my trolls for harassing people who cheer, sub, and tip. You've encouraged them to do more. You guys are awesome. Thanks. My trolls are my biggest fans sometimes, I swear. So thank you, Casey Tron is live for the cheer. I appreciate it. Gazora did a 25-bit cheer and says, I think it would be cool if she streamed then when you... Oh, I think it would be cool if she streamed when you didn't. You guys could rotate ownership of the office. Well, Gazora, you may not realize this. Allow me to give you a little bit of a hint about when people move in together. It's probably because those people want to spend time together, not that they could stream on opposite times. So when I'm not live streaming in the office, we'll probably be doing personal stuff together outside of the office. You know what I mean? It's not like we're tagging in and out. Oh, Phil tags out. Now the girlfriend tags in and she wants to live stream gameplay. No. It'd be like, I'm done working. Now let's go do stuff together, you know, and spend time together. That's the whole point of moving in together. Anyway. Mr. Swaggins did a 25-bit cheer. He says, I cannot believe we're already at the end of the Metal Gear Solid playthrough. Seems like time flew by. Hopefully this year will be full of great releases. Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest here. I honestly thought, and this is the truth, I thought the Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 playthroughs were going to take at least the first 2 weeks of January. And I thought that I would have to take time away from them to do, like, for example, the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta. And then I would come back to them. But that's not the case. I actually got through the games quickly. I didn't realize how short these games were. You know what it is, folks? We don't realize now how much games have evolved. It's funny because a lot of games we buy in the modern era are like 20 hours, 30 hours long. And we still complain. Oh, it's not that good or whatever. You gotta realize back in the day, games weren't that long, man. You know, in PS2 era, a lot of games were like 8 hours long, you know. You know, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, they're not long games. They're games that definitely have a lot of replayability. You go back, you want to find every collectible. You want to beat the missions in different various ways. You want to find all the Easter eggs, right? Oh, I want to do it violently. Now I want to do it non-violently, you know. There's a lot of replayability in the game. So not to say that you beat it once in, 10 hours, you're done, and now you're pissed that the game was so short. That's not the case. But, you know, we really are spoiled as modern gamers. We get much longer gameplay experiences and much more robust gameplay experiences now. And we still tend to complain and say the games aren't good. When you don't realize a good 10, 15 years ago, we were basically satisfied with something that was like 1/3 of the length of what we get now, right? So here I was thinking, oh, you know, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, these are going to take me weeks to beat and everything. I beat them, you know, within a week. I actually started Metal Gear Solid 2 Monday of last week, and here we are Tuesday of this week. I'm done with both games, right? So these were great. I want to say super special thanks to everyone in December who was incredibly supportive. You guys cheered, you guys subbed, you guys tipped, you guys pledged to Patreon. You guys went above and beyond for the fundraising efforts, and you made this week happen. Thank you guys very much. I hope you've enjoyed the week, all right? I really do. I hope that you've enjoyed everything that you got out of this week, you know, for your contributions. And you really saved my butt when it came to the tax situation, so thank you very much for that. Ace Best did 100-bit cheers. Is glad things are looking up. F. Gabriel 26 did a 59-bit cheer. Thank you very much, F. Gabriel. Big Boy Dumper did a 25-bit cheer. He says, when are you going to play Metal Gear Solid 1 or do a ranking gun of Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3? I already played Metal Gear Solid 1 years ago. It was actually, I played it after I played Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. Much later on, I played Metal Gear Solid 1. I believe it might have been even like a year later. And did I do amazing in the game? No, I didn't. But at the same time, I did, I actually did, do decently. I didn't suck ass at the game when I played it, okay? So, really, I don't really feel like replaying that game. Maybe in a few years, if I felt like going back to it. But let me tell you, I'm all Metal Geared out. This week has Metal Geared me out. I have no desire to play any more Metal Gear anytime soon. Okay. Big Boy Dumper also did another cheer. He says, Eminent said there's no such thing as like a female with good looks who cooks and cleans. Congrats if you found that. I did. I guess I found the total package. I don't know how. I even said to her, I said, I have no idea how the stars aligned that we met. Because, like I said, I had no intention of looking for anyone. After I broke up with my ex last year, I was pretty depressed. No lie. And I was hiding it from you guys on stream that I was. I was trying to be very positive, because keep in mind, I just adjusted to doing the more interactive live streams. And I was trying to make the live streams like the positive part of my day. And I was really dejected, you know. I didn't know what was going to happen in my life. I didn't know, you know, if things were going to work out with work, with my personal life. I was all messed up in my head. I didn't know what was going on. And out of nowhere, it was just kind of complete random chance that we met. And I was like, what is this? Like, so I guess sometimes in life, things just happen for a reason. And I'm not really a person who believes in karma or fate or, you know, any of this stuff. But it was just so random that we met. And then we clicked, and then everything, and it's like, you know, amazing. It has been so good, and I'm so happy and excited. And, you know, that's all I have to say. I'm very happy. All right. Spicy Walrain did a 100-bit cheer and said, Phil, I've been getting tons of hate messages ever since I subbed to you, and messages about how you hate gays and you did tax fraud, etc. I'm a new viewer, but I'm smart enough to know these comments are fake and exaggerated, but it does kind of make new people like me not want to support you. The gay comments did hurt, though, being that I am gay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know, anyone who, especially who's watched my stuff for a while, you know that the things that these people say about me are ridiculous, okay? Just because I made jokes about homosexuality over the years doesn't mean that I'm anti-gay. Just like, for example, oh my God, Phil made an Asian joke, Phil made a black joke, that means he's racist, right? No, it's called humor. It would be one thing if it was a running pattern of me constantly attacking and insulting. I don't do that. As I said, I'm an equal opportunity jokester. I will poke fun at anything, any race, any, you know, ethnicity, any sexual orientation. Trust me, I've made fun of myself quite a ton over the years as well, all right? It's not like I'm just poking fun at others, all right? No, I am not against it. I've always said this. I believe that everyone has a right to be happy. I do. I don't care what race you are, what sexual orientation you are. I don't give a shit. Everyone has a right to be happy as long as that happiness does not come at the expense of the health and well-being of others. That's the other thing. No, I don't believe that a rich person should be able to stomp on the little guy in order to get ahead and become filthy rich. Oh, no, I'm happy. Well, fuck you. You don't get to do it at the expense of other people. But everyone has the right to be happy and have their own, happy life experience. I don't care what your sexual orientation is, what race you are. It doesn't matter. It's so stupid. It's such a nitpicky, stupid fucking thing for people to care about. And I've always been of that mentality, right? So the things that people say about me are so absolutely ridiculous. Yes, I committed tax fraud. Of course I did. Ladies and gentlemen, if you commit tax fraud, you know what happens? You go to jail. You go to jail. It's how dumb these fucking kids are. They just completely make shit up to try to make me look bad. What I will say is this. I apologize, obviously, for people who are supporters of mine, and they cheer, they sub, they tip, they do all these things, and then they get harassed by these dumb fucking kids and or the mentally challenged on the internet. And I do mean that. They're mentally challenged. They have issues. They have problems in their heads. You want to know how you know that? Because guess what? Normal people who are well-adjusted don't spend their fucking time stalking a person who streams video games on the internet and or stalking their followers. Just think about how insane that is. I'm so mentally fucked in my head. I think it's a good use of my time to harass people who send bits to someone on a live stream. That's just fucked in the head, dude. That's not normal mental behavior. Any doctor will tell you that. Not just me, all right? And it would be one thing, oh, Phil, you shouldn't bring that up. Mental illness is not a nice thing to bring up or whatever. Listen, folks. The fact of the matter is, the things that have happened to me over the years, the things that people say about me, it's definite mental illness. There's no other, right now you've got people claiming that I had an escort, or I don't have, even though my girlfriend's moving in with me in mid-February, I don't really have a girlfriend. It was actually an escort who was here in December. And I abuse women and I do. There's literally no factual evidence of any of this, but they literally just make it up to get attention. Why? Because they're mentally unstable. They're fucked in the head. They need help. It's pretty nuts, right? It's pretty fucking nuts. And any moron who would believe stupid shit like that is obviously has something wrong with them too. You know? So it's just so fucking dumb. So I have to apologize to those of you who are supportive of me, and you have to put up with that shit. Obviously, if I could control it, I would. I can't. It's out of my hands. But if you get people who harass you, block them, report them. You can get them banned off Twitch pretty easily, because all that shit is against Twitch's terms of service, by the way. And obviously, if you see people who are repeat abusers and they're in stream chat, let my chat mods know. They'll take care of it. You know. We're all here to have fun and have a good time. All right? We're all here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. You know. Unbelievable. That people would actually turn it into such a negative, nasty thing because they're just so fucked up in their heads, right? Okay. Luther Cujo did a 25-bit cheer. He's excited for the new Dragon Ball FighterZ beta. They're adding Beerus, Kid Buu, Adult Gohan, and Nappa as new characters for the beta. Who are you going to try out? I don't know. Being that I'm playing it for 3 days, I honestly don't know if I'm going to try a variety of characters, or maybe I'll hone in on 3 characters like I did the last beta. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to say anything, but obviously I'm interested in trying out a bunch of characters. So, Big Boy Dumper did a 75-bit cheer. He says, your enemies are retards. Well, let's not. Every time you throw around the R word, people get insulted because they're people who actually are mentally retarded. And you know what? I'll be honest. People who are mentally retarded, it's not their fault. People who actively choose to be stupid, you know, actually, I think it's disrespectful to actual people who are mentally retarded to call them retards, because they're not. They're actually choose to be stupid, and it's insulting to those who have an actual medical condition to call them that. But anyway, he says, every time I cheer, I get spammed the N-word. Yesterday, someone told me that Phil has gouty fat butt. Oh, my God. Phil has gouty fat butt. That sounds like something a 3-year-old would say. That literally sounds like something a 3-year-old would fucking say. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Alright, Aunt Gazora did a 25-bit cheer and said, I'm getting whispers from people claiming that you make $3,000 or more in cheers a month. They have spreadsheets and videos and they keep spamming me. I hope this makes $3,025 for you. Enjoy my money. They're just idiots. I don't even know what else to say. They're idiots. You know, maybe I don't even know because I didn't even look. I honestly didn't. Maybe I did make that last month because remember last month December was a crazy good month where there was basically a fundraising effort. Maybe it is true that last month I actually made a really good crazy. I told you last month by far was definitely the best streaming month I've ever had. That's for sure. But the fact that someone would literally just think about this. I stream how much every day? You know, I started streaming today at 11:30. I'll be streaming till 5 o'clock. So that's a good 5.5 hours. Then I'll be streaming. Well, not tonight, but think about it. Every day, some days I do double streams. Sometimes it's upwards of, 8+ hours. They literally go through 8 hours of video to count every cheer. And keep in mind, sometimes there's cheers that aren't recorded too. But really, this is what they fucking do. But I think you get my point now about these people having actual mental problems. Because no normal fucking human, right, would do that. Unbelievable. Anyway, Casey Tron is life. Did another 123-bit cheer and said, hey guys, don't watch Phil. He can't read. Kappa. I don't even know what that means. But okay, thank you for the cheer. Jean d'Arc did a 50-bit cheer. He says, thanks for the motivation. Lignauser65. There you go. Another troll called out. You just got blown up on stream, sir. You just got blown the fuck up on stream by Jean d'Arc. Take that shit. Kushiyakatori did a 25-bit cheer. He says, maybe that is the answer to what is popcorn ass. Oh, God, that's true. Whoever that is, that anonymous tipper, tips me $2 all the time and says, popcorn ass. I don't even know what that is. What is a popcorn ass? I don't know. And Spicy Wearer did another 100-bit cheer. Excuse me, Spicy Walrain did another 100-bit cheer. And says, thanks for saying something. I do like your content, and I'm here to stay in support. Hopefully 2018 opens up new horizons for you, both in your business and private life. Looking forward to that shower video. Wink face. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, everyone. I think it's time to end pre-stream and get started. I hope that you are excited. Let's do this. The conclusion of Metal Gear Solid 3, followed maybe by some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. We'll see how long it takes, okay? All right, here we go. Oh, one more cheer from Raisin Bread is Tasty. Did a 25-bit cheer. Said, Phil, fuck the trolls. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Raisin Bread is Tasty, for the support. Very nice.